Hey y'all, it's your girl Tanya Rochelle. I was just sitting up here thinking about some of the some things that's been happening, right? Um, Me and my children are in business together, and we do financial education. So, my company is SBS, and I've been doing this now for I've been in business for 14 years. I've been licensed for 14 years, but that ain't got nothing to do with what I'm gonna talk about. The reason I'm getting on here was because I was thinking about when I had first got licensed 14 years ago. And, I just had divorced and, we went from a two-income family to just me. And but I was out there hustling, y'all. I had got my insurance license. So I was doing that. I was working that. I did that until I became a manager. And then I had also was a bail bondsman. I also had my mobile notary business. You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, shoot, I'm making money. I'm making money, spending money, but I got six at that time, six children. So you making money, spending money, and doing this and doing that. And because it's six children, it seems like it's a lot, but it's six children in yourself. So, and I was listening to some of their, I look at some of their marketing that they do, my children, and they talk about how, our parents not leaving us and building a legacy and blah, blah, blah. This is what we do. But I be sitting up here tickled, like, that's their perspective. Like, with all the hustle, all the grind, all the stuff I was doing, making sure that things were taken care of, that's not what they perceive. Because how we do things now you have a comparison. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different. And so to them, back then, because we weren't doing a lot of traveling, I was working. We get together, we'd go drive to see my cousins or something. We may go to Memphis, we may go to Florida, we may go to, Louisiana, Mississippi, whatever, wherever we was at. We moved around, but like as far as like we just going out the country or something, we didn't do that. We didn't do that. I would it's nothing like now. Like now, when we plan things where we meet up together because everybody's working, everybody's on their stuff. So, but we make sure we spend time together, and we spend time together by planning international trips or planning trips where we can get together, spend time and relax and keep our relationship rolling. And but I just I wanted to record this as I was talking about it, while I was thinking about it, because it's the point. I'm working. I'm a newly divorced mother back then, and all I know is I got bills and responsibility. And all that was really doing at that time was the minimum. I ain't gonna say the bare minimum, because it was never the bare minimum, but it was definitely minimum. I made sure like all bills was paid, made sure we had food, school stuff and all those things, but quality of life, I don't think we had that. Not really. We more so, to be honest, I think that myself and my children started to really have a full turnaround in terms of our relationships with each other and the direction that we're going in life. We started having that around 2016. I think when I moved to Louisiana, maybe a little before then. I want to say probably before then, because I was getting into like law of attraction and universal laws and all this. I'm gonna say about 20. 2015, 2016 was probably around the time I was really kind of really doing it. I had been introduced to The Secret a long time before then, but hadn't really, I don't think I really did anything. And that was probably around, my friend girl let me see that book. And that was probably like 2007. Let me see. Because I left, it's 2000, 2008, somewhere around there is when when I first really read the book, The Secret. And then it went probably another 10 years or so before I really start implementing. It came back around. And that's when we started having changes as far as my family, and what started with myself, and the things I was listening to, the things I was doing. I just started doing it, and they start picking up on it. Like my oldest daughter, she picked up on it. We really got into Neville Goddard, and just really understanding and knowing who you are, and when she got it, and she kind of took over as far as she was more of a bigger example towards her siblings, and then my oldest son, and then, there's different ones. So it's kind of like we're coming more together and bonding more together with having gotten to the point of really understanding who we are, and helping each other understand who we are, and just kind of keeping it close. So what that got to do with financial education? Because yeah, you're learning who you are, but you are still here in Caesar's, as we say, Caesar's world. And in Caesar's world, you gotta have money. Okay, you gotta have money. You gotta have money to live every day. You gotta have money for tomorrow. You gotta have money to die. You have to have money in this world, in this society, and that's okay. That's apparently what we agreed to, and that's what it is. So what that means is that, okay, that's the game we're playing. How do we stay above? How do we keep it moving? How do we, keep ourselves able to have the life that we want, not the one we got to settle for. Planning, little education, some preparation makes a big difference. That's what financial education has to do with it. Okay, so as far as the impact it has had on my life and my children's, it has made a whole lot, because it's not just about the financial education, but it's what financial education brings with it. I have a beautiful network of people, of like-minded individuals, of business owners, of very successful people that I'm able to now talk to. You don't understand the energy and how things work until you're in that room. When that $1 billion conversation is happening, or even if it's not, and it's not so much about money, it's the mindset, it's about belief, it's a whole different level. Those meetings, those events, those, things. That's what financial education has done for me. It has helped me to the things that I desired in terms of building my empire. The people, the environment that I'm leveraging, with what we have, because it fits, it goes together, and I would be crazy not to. That's why financial education. If you want to elevate, you have to get around other people who are elevating. It's nothing. And I remember this one video I was looking at with Reverend Ike. I never forget this. It was it was Reverend Ike, and then I also read it. I kind of read it in The Science of Getting Rich, my favorite book. My favorite book. I should be sponsored by this, but my favorite book. And he said the way to help, I have to say the less fortunate, is to not be one of them. Because I can't help you if I'm one of you. You know what I'm saying? I could have been one of you, but I can't stay one of you. I have to evolve so that I can come back and help you. But the main way to help you is not me just giving you no money. That ain't it. No. Neville Goddard said, tell him who he is. Because if I give you some money, you'll be back tomorrow. You spend it all. But tell him who he is. That part. That's the part that's important. That's the part you need to get. And it's just like I was talking to a group this morning, at an event I did, and we were talking about protecting your income. I say, protecting your income don't necessarily mean actual dollars in your hand. Protecting your wealth or your income can be with information. Knowing where to go, knowing who to talk to, knowing what's to offer, knowing what you have, knowing how it works, understanding. Once you have understanding, you can make your own choices. That's it. Okay, y'all, that's all. Y'all probably gonna be like, what in the world are you gonna do this video for? This video was one of my random thoughts. I'm thinking about the future because, my friends, my family, my children are gonna wanna go back years later, and they're gonna wanna you need to go back and they have something they can go back and look at and get the opportunity to what was she thinking about, I was like, when I see people, I go and I find, somebody I'm, admiring or want to do business with or whatever, I go and look for their YouTube channel. It allows me to get a chance to see who you are. So you're getting a chance to see who I am. You're really getting to see the real me because you in my thoughts. Okay, y'all. That was all. And I just wanted to put that out there while I was thinking about it. And you guys have a wonderful day. This is March the 10th. And we outside. Have a good one. Take care.